Oh, it's me, Chris from Chris and Miffy. Today, I'm not doing a kid's drawing or any other type of artwork. I'm going to draw this on this container, what has credit cards from 1985. So, to draw this, we're going to draw it with our pencils and our felt tips. And so I'm just going to get some paper. So, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm back, guys. Got some paper. So, to draw this, you guys can draw this off my videos, but don't go copying any of my Miffy drawings because that's copyright. And that's actually against the law, that. So, we'll start our drawing now with a pencil. In artwork, you want a very nice sharp pencil. If you have a blunt pencil, you won't do the drawings as neat. Always have a sharp pencil. So, I'm just going to put the video downwards. Here we are. This will probably be like a 20-minute video of pencils go blunt and that. So, good artwork takes time. You can never do a piece of artwork in 20 seconds, even a square. It even takes more than 20 seconds to draw a square perfect. To draw a good square, average size, it'll take about 2 minutes. And yesterday, this young lad, he was very struggling with an house, and then 30 seconds later, I kept it as basic as possible for him to draw the house. And then he drew the house, and I was quite impressed because he's the first person I've actually taught who got the house straight away. So that's a pretty good start, actually. So this pencil is the right length and sharpness. So now we'll start drawing. And when you go over a pencil line with a pen or felt tip and so on, it's really good artwork then. Say, like Vincent van Gogh, the artist, he chopped his own ear off because he was silly. He was really poor all his life, and then when he died, at the age of 52, his artwork became very, very famous, and then his paintings are worth a lot of money. He did a vase painting with all the flowers. It's a terrible painting, but it's worth millions of pounds. So artwork can be quite amazing sometimes. And there's this artist who just drew a soup can, and that's for thousands. But anyone can just draw a soup can. So you need to think before you buy artwork sometimes. Like you could be paying thousands of pounds for artwork and you can just draw it yourself. So just think about it before you buy anything. And in a future video, we'll be doing Miffy on the Titanic. And the Titanic was, there is some artwork in it. There is some artwork of it, but not much. It's more like in books and films. It's more like a film. It's more like a film and artwork, but there is artwork of it. You could copy some of our pictures if you really want to, but you're not allowed to sell them because then you're just stealing our work. And then I've known that to some people who've done artwork. They've been doing it for 25 years, and then someone copied their work, and then they lost a lot of money. And we will find out if you stole. We will find out if you start copying our artwork, start selling it. We'll find out. Trust me, because we only do so many of one piece of artwork. So if we do 200 of something, we stop that then, and then we start on a new piece of artwork. This is a very simple drawing for some people. Not everyone, well, not everyone could draw the same things. Like I know some people who do artwork, they can only draw tin cans and that, and they can't draw fires or like fireplaces and TVs and other things. Here we're gonna draw a line. And you've got to be very careful with felt tips because if you press too hard with a felt tip, you'll go for your paper. That's the same with water paints, acrylic paints. If you are too rough, you will put holes in your paper, and then nobody will get that piece of artwork off you then. And there's a lot of people who buy artwork and they're colourblind. And like the yellow I use in my artwork, the most popular colours I use in my artwork is blue, orange, and yellow, and red. But a lot of people say our yellow is an orangey colour. But we do orange as well, but we do more like yellow can be orangey sometimes. It depends. Some people don't know as much about colours as others. If you've got any questions, send me the email and I will get back to it as quick as possible. And I don't like paper with holes at the top. Done my own hole punch. But that's the only paper we had. So it's tough really. But we'll never ever sell artwork with holes in the top. We either use paper, what's A4 paper with no holes at all, or cartridge paper, rice paper, or easel boards. We never use paper with holes at the top. This is just drawing. This is just a one-off drawing. So there's nothing to worry about really. And there's a lot of famous art pictures I don't like the Vincent van Gogh paintings. I don't like them. They're just terrible. Anyone could do those, but they're just worth a lot of money. So you do, that's the most popular piece of artwork he did, the vase with all the flowers. But it's really terrible. It's just a horrible painting. Like there's a man who the World War he did artwork, but I'm not allowed to tell his name. He couldn't be an he didn't get to be an artist. That's why the World War happened. That's one of the three reasons they didn't let him be an artist. But his paintings are worth a lot of money now. There's buildings and that, and I don't like them. They're just horrible. But there'll be lots of people who like them. It's personal choice with artwork. It's not everybody likes the same work. I like my artwork I do with squares and so on. And that's the way it's designed, this one. red. The red we use is called blood red, and blood red is a very common red. The most common reds in artwork is crimson red and blood red, or sky red. But we don't use sky red too much, actually. We use blood red a lot, which is a quite common red in the arts world. And when we open the museum up, if you start touching any of the artwork, go past the ropes, it's a find. So you want to be very careful where you go. If there's no ropes near any artwork, you can go past. But if there's ropes blocking the artwork off, do not cross the ropes. For some artworks so old and valuable, you can't go past the ropes. If you damage it, you can be in big trouble. I've seen it happen. I saw this little kid knocked a big frame off and smashed it to bits. What a silly boy. What a silly boy you were. You're down our museum, you won't be coming in again. So we can't let people damage our artwork. Next time do artwork and people just destroying it. Why would you want to destroy it? Just silly. Right, one of me friends who says he does artwork, he said, do you want a Vincent Van Gogh painting? That won't be coming in my house. Going up fire. I hate them so much then. He kept them simple, but I don't like them. Not if they're so simple drawings. I could draw that vase he did with flowers in 20 minutes. But I don't know why people buy it. But it's your choice. There's thousands of people who like them, but I hate them. And you've wanted to see that artwork I did where I drew the Blackpool Tower. I was there for 5 hours drawing the old Tower. And then I sold it for about, I think I sold it for £100, but it was a very good piece of work. I wouldn't sell this because this is not our artwork. Our artwork is kids' drawings and sometimes beaches and that, landscapes and collages and so on. And even in our books we make, we like to keep the words as simple as possible. When I'm going to write in Chinese, I'm going to keep it simple because, say, when a Chinese toddler was born, they're not going to know very big words. If I'm going to write a Spanish book, we don't have so many words because when a toddler was born, they're not going to know as many words. When you're born, you know a lot, you know a couple of words, and when you only get older, you regress, are you? So you just learn as you get older. We write our books in 8 different languages and speak 8 languages. And that's pretty good. Just go over these circles. And when I was drawing up to Blackpool Tower, this girl was playing on the beach with her parents, and she just kept watching all the time how it was done. Then afterwards, I drew this thing, this leaning thing. It's very flat at the bottom and it's leaning. It's like a rugby ball at the top. I think that's for the wind or something. It's not really artwork, is it? It's just whatever it is. Doubt you'll see that in an art gallery. Won't be in our art museum anyway. Because anyone could draw that. We do complicated drawings and easy drawings. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're complicated for some people. But this will be a very hard drawing for some people. And for some people, they might think it's easy. Like I think it's just easy. I think it's as easy as 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4, and this is just as easy. I can do this in 5 minutes, but I'm talking as well. You've got to talk as you work. Now it's the felt tips, and these felt tips are very wet felt tips. I think I've had them for 10 years, but they're very wet felt tips, but they're very useful too, you know. And if you're stuck by doing this, if you think something else needs doing, go with your pencil and do it again. But don't put a black line then, because when you mix black and orange, some pens don't mind when they're mixed together, but certain pens, when they go together, they make horrible colours, and then the artwork is just rubbish. It has to bin then. And the old saying is, no one's rubbish at anything. Like when I was playing golf with this lad, he said it was rubbish. Well, in golf, all you got to do is turn your shoulders, move your hips, and then you hit the club in the sweet spot, and then hold your finish until the ball lands. It's just simple. Same with tennis. All you got to do is swing the racket and swing through. Simple. Anybody can play tennis. But I don't play tennis a lot anymore. I do play, but not a lot. Going upstairs. Right. Big game of golf tomorrow.
When are you having a show and washing your hair, tonight or
Tonight.
tomorrow?
I do say things tomorrow, and I said I'll fix this chair for the last 12 years, but I've not been bothered to fix it yet. I don't think I'll fix it for the next 24.
I mean, when you have a show, Prince,
Yeah.
you wash your hair.
It's under the shower. That's why it's up there.
It doesn't like water on.
I do.
You wet your hair, you put soap on it, and then you wash it off.
Okay.
And it makes your hair nice and clean.
Okay. See, guys, now the artist has been told off. Yes. No, you can't after me. See, now the artist is being told off. It's me who normally tells people off for throwing pencils around in arch place, but now I'm being told off, and I've not thrown one pencil. It's just not fair, is it, guys? Oh well, everyone gets told off. Like I got told off for eating all the cakes. No, it weren't that. It was Donald who ate them all. Not me. He ate all the lemon cakes, and they blamed it on me. I don't even like lemon cakes. I only like lemon on pancakes. What is it, Pancake Friday or Pancake Tuesday? I don't know. Been worried if I had pancakes. Easy. Right, listen, I'm not Gordon Ramsay, but pancakes are easy. You just fry them up, they get stuck on the ceiling, and it covers the smoke alarm up. And then when there's a fire, all the artwork gets burnt. No, make sure the smoke alarm's always clear. No, I never get the pancakes stuck. That's just an old joke. Everyone says it. I got the pancakes stuck on the ceiling. Yeah, it's in a lot of books as well. Kids' books. Pancake on the ceiling. Hey, that's a good idea. When it's pancake day, I'll make a book. Biffy makes pancakes. See, we always have good ideas. Here, you want a thin felt tip, but I've not got one on me. I left them all back in the art place. But I will use it next time. This will take 20 minutes to cool in possibly. Because if you cover all these holes up, it's just like a black earth. It's just like someone being electrocuted with all earth stuck up. Well, it's a full electric shock won't do that to you. A full electric shock, you'll be dead. But I mean, static electric. Once what I did is did some static electric on all these things. What you put your hands on. What you put your hands on? It's like a stone thing. You put your hands on, twist it, makes static electric. I just put my hand on this old leaflet, gave it to this woman, and I just shoot it up. That was absolutely hilarious. No, trust me, it was funny. So don't go near them things where you put your hands on, because you'll be laughing your head off. Itches at who's for 90. Come to see you. People say colouring's boring, but it's not. It's artwork. Even you can even use a tea bag as artwork. You take the tea bag out of tea and then you rub it on paper. And they call bad artwork where you just do sort of lines. They call it sketching artwork. And we've done some of that on YouTube. Do you remember the splatter art when we splattered paint everywhere? So we've got those somewhere. Yep. I will fix that chair next week. Don't worry. Don't worry, I will do it. That's the thing with me. When I say I'll do something, when it comes tomorrow, I'll just say, right, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm like that, mate. I always have been. As opposed to you guys will be the same. So you guys will be the same. I wish I could make a clown noise for the silly things on the video, we say. Suppose I could use a bicycle arm. Oh. Well, I drew Jim Bullen once, but I'm brilliant at darts. Brilliant at darts. But I do tell some good jokes as well. Who's paying for the tea tomorrow night? It's definitely not me. I'm not paying for it. Are you paying for the tea tomorrow?
No, you know.
Dan's paying for tea tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it. And there is a lot of daft people, guys, who say silly things. Like this guy said to me, is this illegal having a job and being on GI rolls? Of course it's illegal. You can get done for that. And you can go to prison for fraud doing that. So I don't know why people sent me messages like that. GI roll money's nothing to do with artwork. If you want to ask about GI roll money, we'll ask at the bank. We're nothing to do with the bank. That's correct, isn't it?
Nothing.
Our art companies don't do with the bank. And we don't do credit cards either. Especially from the 1980s. So stop sending silly questions. Most of the people would give us emails, give us good messages, but some of them send silly messages, what are really appropriate. But we don't respond to them. And you never know, guys, when you're sending bad messages, we could be sending them to the police. Because you can get done for sending bad messages. There is some type of fine for it. There is a fine for it. Now, back to the artwork. No more with the biography. I need a yellow. These are always £5, these felt tips, but they're good. But they're not very good for easel boards. They never have been for that. In artwork, it takes time. There's a piece of artwork in Italy. It took 31 years to make, and now it's in a train station ceiling. You find a lot of them in train stations around Britain and Italy and so on, with glass windows, with pictures. Especially in churches, they have glass windows that are very colourful. Well, why not just have glass windows? It's just cheaper. And then, because church windows get smashed a lot. Because there's a lot of people who like smashing windows around. It's just silly. Glass can cut you badly, so why would you want to smash a window for? You can mix the orange and yellow together, but it's not the best thing that, mixing them together. With paint, it's absolutely brilliant, but with felt tips, absolutely disaster. It's an absolute disaster mixing felt tips together with others. Me, I'll just stay on artwork all night, me. I have done. Remember when we did the book, Miffy book? 3 hours. We started at 11 o'clock and finished at 2 in the morning. And then I just stayed up, watching telly now. Fell asleep at 6. Then woke up about 12 in the afternoon. I do like sleeping, but sometimes when I wake up in the morning, it's hard to get back to sleep. Because that's when you're back. It's like inside, it's like a battery. It's not a battery, it's your brain and that what charges you up. But it's just like one. Say when a battery's charged up, you can't charge it anymore until it's down again. That's the same with a human. Everyone needs to sleep. It's very important you go to sleep. We're very nearly finished now. Just going to put like, yeah, we're nearly finished. Now all we're going to do is colour the face in and colour this body in at the bottom. Then we're finished. I don't think we'll have this in the museum walls, because we won't. I don't like this type of artwork, but I'm just doing it for the video. And I wish I had my guitar with me, because we've had a sing-song afterwards with my guitar. Broke. Because after when we finished at the band, someone very stupidly, weren't me, they picked the guitar up and smashed it against the box and broke it. Why would you want to do that? What a waste of a guitar that was. I like playing the guitar and the piano as well. You've heard me play the piano on some videos. What I've recorded. off the piano itself. Because I played the piano for about 2 hours and then recorded it and then made it play on the video. Because we can record your piano music on some newer pianos. Never ever colour like this. Always colour in a straight line or an even down line, because you'll end up with like loads of scribbles, and that's how you lose business with artwork. So always colour clean. And because it is very cheap felt tips, you can have bits of black coming off, but that really won't affect your look. Once you started in one corner, I'm going down on this piece of work. So I'm going to keep going down. I'm not going to go forwards because you'll see loads of uneven lines then. And there's hundreds of artists who use rulers. But I'm one of those artists who don't use a ruler. A ruler is an art tool I don't like. I don't like rulers, compasses and others. I think all drawings should be done by hand. And it always by hand with us. A drawing always looks brilliant when you've done it by hand. If you've done it with a ruler, you won't feel very pleased with yourself, because you've just done it with a tool. It's just helping you, that's all. Like yesterday when I taught that little boy how to draw a house, he didn't do it with a ruler, and that's pretty good, because in France you have lots of uneven houses. So that'd be a pretty good drawing, that. If we was doing a book about French houses, that'd be good. And every time you do artwork, you'll start to regress higher and higher and higher. Everyone keeps learning all their lives. Especially if someone's done artwork for 90 years. If you start artwork at 20, when you're 90, you'll still be learning. You're never too old to learn. This is all saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I think that's a lot of rubbish. Everyone just learns all their lives. That saying's just a lot of rubbish. It's not true, because everyone learns all their lives. Like this is a very good drawing. And it's a very simple drawing. It'll have always took me 5 minutes to do this, but I've been talking a lot with different types of artwork. That will help you to regress higher and higher. So like with golf, I do want to get better. I'm really good at golf and other sports, but I want to keep getting better all the time. Like we all want to get better at everything. But it's your choice to practice the right thing. You have a go drawing this once you watch the video. You can watch our videos, pause, and keep doing what we're doing now. And now we're all finished with this. We're all finished, guys. So 33 minutes, but I want to do it nicely. So, please subscribe and please put likes. Tell your friends and family watch our videos. And the next time you'll see me live is when we'll be in Southport selling our artwork. So if you want to pop down there in the town square, you're more than welcome to. But you'll have to pay money to get the artwork though. I don't think it's for free, it's not. Because if you sell artwork for free, you're not making any profit. So, see you later, guys.